Most traders use Bollinger Bands to fade the move. Price touches the upper band, they sell. Price touches the lower band, they buy. That's the classic mean reversion approach. But what if the breakout isn't a warning sign? What if it's the actual signal? I backtested a Bollinger Band breakout strategy across 8 crypto pairs, 6 timeframes, and nearly 6 years of market data. One specific setup turned $1,000 into over $53,000. That's 5,277% total profit, with only 12% maximum drawdown, and fewer than 900 trades over 6 years. Let me show you exactly how it works and which time frame wins. Most breakout strategies fail for one reason: no context. Price breaks a level, you enter, and it immediately reverses. You're stopped out in minutes. The problem isn't that breakouts don't work. The problem is that most breakouts happen in the wrong conditions, in a downtrend, during low volume, against the bigger structure. So instead of chasing every breakout, I added 3 layers of confirmation. The trend has to be right, volume has to back it up, and the momentum has to be real. Let the data decide the rest. This strategy uses 3 rules. Rule 1. Bollinger Bands for momentum. Bollinger Bands plot a moving average, in this case a 20-period MA, as the middle line. The upper and lower bands sit 1 standard deviation above and below. When price closes above the upper band, it's pushing beyond its normal range. That's not a warning to sell. That's the entry signal. Rule 2. EMA 200 for trend direction. We only enter long positions when price is above the 200-period EMA. No counter-trend trades. If we're below the EMA, the bigger picture is bearish. We sit out. Rule 3. Volume confirmation. Volume must be above its 20-period average. Genuine breakouts come with genuine participation. Low volume breakouts are almost always noise. So here's exactly how a trade works. Entry. Price closes above the upper Bollinger Band while sitting above EMA 200, and volume is above average. All 3 conditions must be true at the same time. Exit. Price crosses back down through the middle band. That's the signal that momentum is over. We don't wait for a reversal. We exit clean. Stop loss. If the trade goes against us immediately, we cut it at 2 times ATR, the average true range. This adapts to actual market volatility, not a fixed percentage. No prediction, no discretion, just 3 entry rules, 1 exit rule, and 1 stop. To test this properly, I used Freqtrade, a free open-source crypto trading bot with professional-grade backtesting. Here's the exact setup. Exchange, Binance Spot, 8 assets, all large cap, high liquidity. Time range, May 2020 to March 2026. Nearly 6 years of data covering a full bull market, a brutal bear market, and the recovery. Max open trades, 8 simultaneous positions. I tested 6 different time frames, from the 1-hour chart all the way up to 12 hours. Here are the results. On the 1-hour chart, 7,600 trades, only 203% total profit, and a 43% drawdown. That's too much noise, too many fees, not enough reward. 2-hour chart, better, 1,009% profit, but the drawdown reached 36%, and there were nearly 3,700 trades. 4-hour chart. This is where it starts to get interesting. 3,547% profit, 1,798 trades, and only 14.4% drawdown. 6-hour chart. 4,369% profit. Drawdown drops to 12.8%. Fewer trades, better quality. 12-hour chart. 3,604 profit, only 590 trades, 16.8% drawdown. Solid, but slightly below the 6-hour result. And then there's 8 hours. The 8-hour chart produced 5,277% total profit. $1,000 became $53,774. 892 trades across 6 years, less than one trade every 2 days. Maximum drawdown, 12.4%. CAGR, 98.5% per year, compounded. Sharp ratio, 1.04. Profit factor, 1.78. Now here's the number that matters most. Over the same period, just holding the market returned around 1,647%. This strategy returned more than 3 times the market, with a fraction of the volatility. So why does 8 hours outperform everything else? It comes down to signal quality versus frequency. On shorter time frames, every small price move triggers an entry. Most of those moves are fake. Noise. You get stopped out before the real trend even begins. On longer time frames like 12 hours, signals come too slowly. By the time you enter, the best part of the move is already gone. And when you finally exit at the middle band, you've given back a significant portion of the profit. 8 hours sits exactly in between. The signal quality is high enough to filter out fake breakouts. The trade frequency is low enough to keep fees manageable. And the ATR stop gives each position enough room to breathe. This is where trend following works best. Before you get too excited, let me be straight with you. The worst losing streak on the 8-hour chart was 19 consecutive losses. There are long, flat periods where the market is ranging and the strategy simply waits. And because this is a trend-following system, it only performs well when markets are actually trending. In choppy or sideways conditions, it loses money. Also, this is back-tested data. Past results do not guarantee future returns. Before going live, I'd strongly recommend 3 things. Walk forward testing. Train on early data, verify on data the strategy has never seen. A full hyper-opt run to confirm the parameters are stable, not overfitted. And at least 2 months of paper trading before risking a single dollar. The full strategy code is available to download in the description below. It runs on Freqtrade, which is completely free and open source. If you want to learn how to build, backtest, and deploy automated strategies like this from scratch, I have a full Freqtrade course linked in the description as well. If this breakdown was useful, hit the like button. It genuinely helps the channel. Subscribe so you don't miss the next strategy test. And turn on notifications. I'll see you in the next one.